As the anticipation builds for the upcoming NFL season, there's a massive spotlight on George Kittle and his recovery from that devastating torn Achilles tendon. The San Francisco 49ers are crossing their fingers and hoping that their star-tight end can lace up his cleats for the opening game against the Rams. It's a pivotal moment for the franchise, and Kittle's return could be the key to unlocking the full potential of this offense. Head coach Kyle Shanahan has been vocal about Kittle's ambitions, stating he's aiming to be ready for Week 1. That's a lofty goal considering the injury. The initial recovery timeline for a torn Achilles generally hovers between 8 to 12 months. Yet, there remains a glimmer of hope. Shanahan's comments suggest that if everything goes according to plan, Kittle could very well be on track to make a triumphant return. How important is it for you to see Kittle back in action? Where are you watching from? Let's hear your thoughts. Kittle, drafted by the 49ers in the 5th round of the 2017 NFL Draft, has become a cornerstone of this franchise. With 7 Pro Bowl selections under his belt, he's not just a tight end, he's a game changer. His ability to make big plays, block effectively, and serve as a reliable target for the quarterback is unmatched. However, the 49ers are navigating a landscape that has shifted since his injury. With the offense bringing in new faces like Mike Evans and Christian Kirk during free agency, and the departure of tight ends coach Brian Fleury to the Seahawks, the offense is in a state of transition. This is where the critical analysis comes into play. Sure, the hope is there, but are we setting ourselves up for disappointment? Kittle's injury history has raised eyebrows, and his absence could leave a gaping hole in the offensive strategy. The 49ers need to prepare for the possibility that Kittle might not be ready when they need him most. The pressure is on the medical staff and conditioning team to ensure he's not just back, but back to his dominant self. While the optimism surrounding Kittle's return is palpable, the reality is that the 49ers need to be cautious. The last thing they want is to rush him back and risk further injury. The support he brings to this team is irreplaceable, but they also must prepare for scenarios where he may not be available right out of the gate. The depth in the tight end position could become a conversation piece as training camp approaches. As we move forward, Kittle's status will be a focal point throughout the summer. Will he be the hero that the 49ers need, or will they have to strategize without their star? The answers will unfold in the coming weeks, and every fan will be on the edge of their seats, watching closely. Now, shifting gears, let's take a look at how the rest of the roster is shaping up as we approach training camp. The decisions made in the coming weeks will be crucial for this team's dynamics and overall success. As we wrap up this segment, let's dive into the intriguing decision-making process behind the San Francisco 49ers selection of running back Kaelon Black in the 3rd round of the 2026 NFL Draft. This pick has certainly stirred up conversation, especially as many analysts projected Black to be a later-round selection. Now, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching from, and what do you think about this decision? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. The 49ers clearly valued Kaelon Black significantly higher than the consensus, evident when they picked him at number 90 overall. While many across the league viewed this as a reach, especially given that Black didn't receive an invitation to the NFL Scouting Combine, the team's internal assessment painted a different picture. Head coach Kyle Shanahan shed light on this during an appearance on The Rich Eisen Show, emphasizing that they had Black rated as the 2nd best running back available in the draft. This is a bold statement, and it speaks volumes about the scouting and evaluation process within the organization. Shanahan stated, "That's just our evaluation of him. Right or wrong, that's our evaluation." This honesty reflects the nuances of draft strategies, where consensus can differ dramatically from a team's internal metrics. Here's where the intrigue deepens. The 49ers believe that despite Black's absence from the combine, they were looking at a talent that could very well be a 3rd-round pick. This is where the critical evaluation lies, not just in the player's performance metrics, but in how those metrics translate to the NFL level. The 49ers recognized that the running back class for this draft wasn't as deep as in previous years. This reality shifted the perception of Black as a sleeper candidate, a player who could perhaps be snatched up later. Shanahan pointed out that as they evaluated all the backs in the draft, they noticed a shifting consensus. By the time that the draft came, "We feel everyone's looking at this guy as a 4th-round pick," he said. This raises a critical point about timing and the risk of losing out on a player you believe in because other teams share a similar view, leading to a potential bidding war for a talent you had targeted. This decision-making process is rife with tension. The 49ers made the call to select Black at 90, prioritizing their conviction over public perception. Shanahan's reflection on past experiences, where they hesitated and lost out on players they coveted, adds another layer of understanding. He succinctly captured the essence of drafting. You're like, man, why we try to get cute? It was close enough. This philosophy of being decisive is crucial in a league where opportunities are fleeting. Now, do I believe this was the right move? Absolutely. The 49ers have shown a willingness to take calculated risks. And if they truly believe in Black's potential, then making that pick is a testament to their confidence in their evaluation process. While critics might scoff at the perceived reach, it's essential to acknowledge that the draft is as much about vision as it is about numbers. Fans, as we close this segment, I urge you to keep an eye on Kaelon Black as he develops with the team. The 49ers front office has made bold moves in the past that have paid off, and this could very well be another calculated gamble that turns into a valuable asset. Share your thoughts on this pick and your expectations for Black in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and analysis on the San Francisco 49ers. Let's keep the conversation going as we navigate through this exciting yet unpredictable NFL season.